And welcome back down my pecan tree lined lane. I am down on the farm's Larry Marble. And neighbor, it's a Tuesday. It's the second day of November 2021. The second day of the 11th month, 2021. The year is going by. I believe this Saturday's when we drop our clocks back an hour or turn our clocks back an hour. Never paid much attention to that. I'm up when I'm up and I'm down when I'm down. So doesn't matter what the clock says. It's what my internal clock tells me. I think that's the way with lots of folks involved in agriculture. Neighbor, we appreciate you joining us for the 945 edition of the program on any of these 14 Down on the Farm affiliate stations. Let's take a look at weather for this region, courtesy of the good folks at McCoy's Building Centers, McCoys.com. Cloudy and much cooler. That cold front tracking slowly south across our area today. Patchy drizzle, some showers expected north of the front, along with isolated thunderstorms possibly across the big country. We're looking for a scattered shower and a 53 in Abilene, scattered shower and rain possibilities in San Angelo, 58. Before the front comes through, the area around Ozona will be 65, Sonora 67. Junction, y'all will make it up to 71. Now tonight, the scattered showers or isolated showers and a possible thunderstorm will be available probably to us all. Abilene 43, San Angelo 45. Ozona, Sonora, and Junction, y'all are going to be anywhere from 52 to 54. And it's going to be a chilly and wet Wednesday. Temperatures only in the 40s and 50s with a north-northeast breeze. Scattered to numerous rain showers, a few patchy thunderstorms. Patchy drizzle also expected. Rain chances will end Wednesday night. And then, neighbor, it'll be cool again, rather cool on Thursday. Normal highs for November the 4th, Abilene 73, San Angelo 73. But Abilene, you'll be 53, and San Angelo, you'll be 53, thereabouts. Ozona, Sonora, and Junction. Ozona and Sonora, y'all are 56. Junction, you'll be around 54 come Thursday. Neighbor, there's a good look at ag weather through this region of Down on the Farm country. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, a quick look at our commodities tells us that firmer corn prices overnight with December corn futures trying Monday's highs and eyeing the August highs of $5.94 and a quarter. Mostly higher trade in the bean complex overnight, led by gains in soy meal, while oil flirts with both sides of unchanged. Stronger trade at all three wheat exchanges overnight, Minneapolis leading once again. That Minneapolis wheat could probably rally toward 10 or 10.85 in the span of 8 sessions. There has been no correction or consolidation of the rally since about that $9 level. Neighbor, as we look toward cotton, of course, it's always slow to start and sometimes slow to react. Monday afternoon, USDA issued its weekly crop progress report. The 2021 crop is thought to be edging toward that 50% gathered. This Thursday, USDA will publish its export sales report. Of late, sales have been red hot, while actual shipments continue to lag due to the global supply chain problems. As we look toward our meat futures, neighbor, we'll check bull and bear indicators for that direction. On the bull side, live cattle held well despite the pressure from feeder cattle at the end of the day. Feeder cattle should bounce, providing support to the complex. On the bear side, it may be difficult for the feeder cattle to bounce again because of their loss on Monday, even though it may have been a technical driven loss. Traders may be shy of buying that break. We'll see how feeders sell today. Neighbor, I'm going down south and east to Ola to the Ouachita sale barn today to see how cattle are selling down there. Of course, for those of you that don't know, I've moved to Arkansas, have been for almost a year. We do our programs from up here, but neighbor, we're still right there on the turn row and the fence row with you as far as information goes. As we look toward hogs on the bull side, hogs have held well despite underlying cash weakness. On the bear side, that continued weakness of cash and cutouts does not bode well for the market. Futures may move lower as traders become cautious. Neighbor Hop Singh serving that second round of breakfast while he plates up the eggs and the pork sausage and the peppered bacon and the hash browns. I'll pour coffee and iced tea, and we'll set a space at the table for Benny Cox. He's about to sell in San Angelo. Benny, how's the sheep and goat sale shaping up?
Well, we're going to be a little light today. We got 3,200 to start with, which would kind of tell you you're probably going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 for today's sale. Of course, it was pretty light last week. We didn't have 5,000. And the market was a good deal better. Of course, it plays off these lower numbers as well. The market is really good last week, good the week before. So we're looking at this, when these numbers start to fall off in the fall here. In the last number of years, this market tends to get some better. Of course, I kind of talked about it this morning on TV. Got a little TV program. This market just blasted off between Thanksgiving and Christmas the last 7-8 years. And so I don't know any reason why this market wouldn't be at least steady, maybe a little better today.
Right. Well, good. I had a man in the hill country tell me that he felt like there weren't as many lambs out there because of the big freeze we had last year right after Christmas. Have you seen that, or have any of your producers say they lost lots of livestock during that point?
Well, yeah, I had some reports where some people lost, stock, and we lost some. But, I think more of the lighter numbers now would be relative to how dry it was prior to, we started getting rains in May. Of course, it wasn't, the pastures weren't good overnight. It took a minute for it to get some better. So, we had 7 2-day sales this year, and we hadn't had 10 in the last 15 years. So
yeah.
I think that dry weather that forced those big numbers through these Texas sales back in the latter part of the winter and spring, on up near summertime. I think that's more the reason that we're not seeing as many, and the fact that these range conditions are favorable. A lot of people are sitting out there and they're waiting for them to get some bigger.
Right. Because
these heavier weights. Yeah. These heavier weights are they tend to bring. Well, they're bringing more money than they used to years and years ago. Let's just say back 25, 30 years ago, in this ethnic trade deal, a lot of times those 60, 65 pounders bring as much by the head as the 90 pounders. That's not true any longer. There's been some of those people that have developed those markets for those heavier weights. And if these people are able to, if the feed's good and they're able to let them get there and not afraid, not working their ewes over or whatever, of course, 9 out of every 10 are hair sheep around here. But anyway, some of these people are sitting back and allowing those things to get some bigger. I think that's part of it too. But I think it's a combination of both those things. And yeah, the cold weather did have a bearing, especially on on these skid goats. These hair sheep fared a lot better than a lot of people realize. I just keep hearing that all the time. The Cargill family has a big herd of those things, and we still sold over 120%. And we start lambing February the 15th, so they fell right in the middle. I mean, big time lambing in the middle of that cold spell. We still sold 121% out of that deal.
Good. How's the cattle sale shaping up for week's end?
I think it'll be a little lighter. We've got a special cow sale coming up Thursday week. We do have some cattle consigned to that deal, so that may take away from this week. Last week we didn't have it 766. So I think we'll be light again this week.
All right, you folks keep in mind that special cow sale Thursday week. Benny Cox, producers in Cargill, Sheep and Goats Today, Cattle Thursday. Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargill.com.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Benny. Neighbor, we're running out of time. We need to run to Abilene right fast and talk to Henry Pickett. Henry Pickett, what's your sale looking like today?
Looking pretty good. Last night we had about 800 total cattle on the yard with 135 cows. We're expecting a total of 12 to 1,400 with about 225 cows. And we've got a couple of nice ranch deals. One deal's a calf crop weighing from 3 to 6. They've been weaned 45 days with 2 rounds of shots. And another set's about 45 head, and they've been weaned about the same time. But they're a really nice set of calves and got good condition on them.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8255. 8208.
We appreciate it, and we'll speak with you after.
Thank you.
Neighbor, take yourself a cup of coffee to go. Remember, we'll serve lunch, chicken fried steak at 12:45. Don't be late. Let's do the grains. Milo through Corpus 1186, corn 669, Houston wheat 876 and a half, Houston beans 1216 and 3/4, 16,790 bale of Texas cotton at 118.09. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, good day.